Hello lovelies, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruth Faith, and in today's tutorial we are going to be learning the simplest way to cut a short with an elastic band and a cut together pocket. So if this is what you're interested in, let's get right into the tutorial. So for the making of this shorts, you're going to be needing your measuring tape, your elastic band. I have here 2 inches elastic band, as you can see, your chalk, and the material in which you want to use. I use an Ankara fabric. So you're going to put your fabric in a fold as you see me doing. Then from the top of that fold, you mark in 4.5 inches, which will be serving for the imputing of our band at the top of this short. So by the time you fold in that 4.5, it will turn out to be 2.5. So the half inches will be serving as our stitching allowance for the folding, while by the time we've done folding, it will just come out 2 inches. So from there, you want to go in to take in your flap length. I marked mine 10 inches. So you just do same for yours. I marked mine 10 inches. So after doing that, you want to go in to take in the full length of this band. So you place your tape from that 4.5 line you've drawn and taking your full length in which you want your shorts to be. So I added an extra 1 inches allowance for the folding and marked as you see me doing. So after doing that, at your flap line, you're just going to go in to mark in an extra 1.5 inches, which will be serving as a catch extension for the front. And you just take that 1.5 inches to the top of your fold as you see me doing. And after doing that, you want to take in your hip measurement. So I divided my hip into 4. It gave me 9.5. So initially this is going to be very free. So instead of using 9.5, I use 11 inches and added 1/2 inches for stitching allowance, making it 11.5. So you're just going to roll in that 11.5 to the end in which you want your pant to be, as you see me doing. So from the top, that 4.5, I'll just come down by 1 inches. Note, we want to take in our pockets. We are going to be cutting our pocket together. So from that 1 inches, I came down by 7 inches. I want my pocket depth to be 7 inches. And after doing that, I'll just connect that 11.5 line we had down to the top and do the same at the top. So for the length in which I want my pocket to be, I want my pocket to be 7 inches. So I marked 7 inches as you see me doing. So from that 7 inches, I'll just connect the lines. Just follow what I'm doing. Just hold a straight line to that 7 inches point. So after doing that, you just go in and hold a line also at the end of that pocket, as you see me doing, to just give it a perfect pocket look. So after doing that, you want to go in to carve in your catch extension. So from that 1.5 inches to left at the front, you just use your free hand to curve just as you see me doing. You just curve lightly. So at the top of the other side, you just draw your 11.5 inches right up to the top of this short as you see me doing, and you just take in your scissors and cut. So by the time, I just wanted to illustrate, by the time you'll be folding this is what the top part will be looking like. That 4.5 we left, that is what it will be looking like. We'll be using that to insert our elastic at the top. So after doing that, you want to go in to cut in your back pieces. So I'll just place in another fold and take in my front piece and place on top of it as you see me doing. So I've just gone ahead to cover the back catch extension at the back. I went in by 3.5 and just roll a line at that flap line. Just roll a line, and also at the top part, just maintain the line. Also at the back, as you see me doing, just connect your lines. So I'll just go ahead to trace out the same measurement we have at the front at the other side of the back, as you see me doing. Trace out your pockets, trace out your sides as you see me doing. So after doing that, at the front, at the flap extension, I'll just go up by 2 inches. I'll just go up and in by 2 inches as you see me doing. Mark the 2 inches right to the top of this short and just connect the lines. Just use your free hand to curve and connect the lines as you see me doing. So after doing that, at the down part at the back piece, I don't want this to be too big at the down part, so I just went in by 3 inches for that part and just covering that 3 inches to our crouch extension point. So after doing that, you just go ahead and cut as you see me doing. So after cutting, you want to go ahead to start stitching these pieces. So you're just going to take one piece of your back and also one piece of the front, join them together side by side as you see me doing, and stitch with 1/2 inches allowance all through. So I've gone ahead to stitch, and this is what it's looking like. I stitched with 0.5 inches. So after doing that, you want to go in to fold in the down part of this short. After folding it, I've gone ahead to fold it. After folding in, you want to stitch at the crotch part. You just stitch again with 0.5 inches and join that together. So after joining, you are going to flip this piece into the front. So I've gone ahead to turn it to the front and also get the second part of the short. I did the same thing I've been doing for the other part of the short. So after doing that, at the center of your crouch parts, you just jam the two of them together and make sure that the lines are at the center of each other, jamming each other the same way, and you just go in to stitch 1/2 inch all the way to the top at the back and to the top also at the front. So after doing that, please, I forgot to mention that while stitching the top at the front, you measure 3 inches from the top and stop stitching from that 3 inches and measure 1 inches, leave it open and continue stitching downwards right to the flap point. After doing that, you want to go in to open that part you left open, that 1 inches you left open, and just stitch at both sides to just make it look flat. So after doing that, you're going to fold in for the inserting parts of your elastic. So remember, we left 4.5, so I measured 2.5 inches, fold in and use that 1/2 inches to just fold inside for a neat and proper finishing. So after doing that, this is what it's looking like by the time you're done folding that. So you want to go ahead to take in the length of your elastic. So my waist is 24 inches, but for the elastic I made use of 22 inches and just cut. So you're just going to take in your safety pin and place the elastic, put the elastic on it, and just use that to insert it from that hole, from that 1 inches opening we left at the front, at the center of the front, and just insert it through there. So you just do this, you just take your time while doing this. So after doing that, you go in to take in the 2 elastic and just stitch just to hold them together. So after joining the elastic, you're just going to use your hand to impute to send them inside as you see me doing. So if you've been watching this video right up to this point, please do well to subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. So this is how neat the in was looking like. So after doing that, I didn't just want to leave the band part to be that simple. I just wanted it to look smoky. So you just go into your sewing machine, and while stitching this, you just stretch as you see me doing. Just make sure you're dragging this very much, very hard, in order to get a smooth, smoky look a very smooth smoky look. So I went in to do that two step as you see me doing. I've top stitched the top and also top stitch at the lower part. So for that opening, I want to insert a rope. This is totally optional. You might want to leave yours just the way it's looking smoky, simple and nice, or you might also want to insert your rope. So you're just using your safety pin and insert your rope as you see me doing. So after doing that, this is what our short is looking like, pretty and simple. Please do well to subscribe, and thank you for watching.